Alright, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to build an automated cutting board for the Farmer's Delight mod. First of all, these are the items needed to build the machine, and this is going to be what it looks like when it's finished. It simply works by using an observer clock right here, which powers this dispenser interacting with the cutting board and having a basket catch the items that are being processed. I mean catch because when using a cutting board, the items will simply jump onto the block on the right next to it, as this right side serves as the output of a cutting board. And the reason we are using a basket instead of a hopper is because a hopper only has an output rate of one item at a time, and therefore it will clog up pretty easily, as a lot of recipes have a ratio of one item turning into two items. So I will just demonstrate how this works real quick, which is actually very simple, nothing too crazy. And yeah. So, alright, I forgot something, which is if you use the create mod, you can basically have an alternative in terms of storage, allowing you to process more items at a time by simply using a smart chute set to 64, which will basically make it impossible for this thing to clog up ever, although you still have to keep in mind that you will have an output rate of more items than items that will be put into the machine. Right, okay, so when building, I will start on this target block. So, this is a 7x7 area, with the target block being the middle of it. So you can just imagine what the space will be that you need in order to build this. Obviously, you don't necessarily need a 7x7, but just to make it visually more understandable. Right, okay. So I'm just gonna go into survival mode real quick, take the items that we need, and start building. So basically, the middle, as I said, put down a block, then a cutting board on top. Make sure that the output faces into this direction, and place down another block right here, and 3 to the left. Now take your basket and place it like this, with its input facing into the cutting board. Now turn to the right and do the same thing with the dispenser. Now, if we turn around over here, we can place this observer right here so that it faces into the dispenser. Place a redstone dust on the block right behind it and on top of the observer, and make sure that this block can be powered by a lever in some way. It doesn't matter on which side you put it, since it just needs to power the block. And for the last thing, we just go around over here, place down a hopper facing into the cutting board with a chest on top in order to put your items into there. And if you want to start it, basically just flick this lever once, and if you unpower the block now, it will simply start a clock. You only need to put in the specific tool you need for what you plan on doing with the cutting board inside the dispenser. And if you want the clock to stop, or the machine to stop, simply flick the lever again. Yep, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope I could help you with this. Bye!